Well, well, well. Look who's late to his own stream. How y'all doing? Uh, look who forgot to set up stream music too. So we're here. We're doing this, I guess. No, I'm excited. This is a fun tune. This is one of the many things I wasn't even really thinking about doing until somebody suggested it. I was like, oh, why wouldn't I do that? That'd be hilarious. So we're doing Challenge Ed from the versus Ed week, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. The Ed and Uber Kids things in Friday Night Funkin' online versus or versus online, whatever it is. Yeah. So I've had a week. I don't know if anybody's keeping up with the usual Friday Night Funkin' drama, but Tails got trolled, and then completely annihilated itself from within. So that's fun. But I got to write a fun song for it, Taste for Blood and whatever. That's cool. I'm still probably going to do a cover of that this week or next. So that's fun. It's my song. Do whatever I want with it. It's cool. Huda literally barely touched it. Yeah, we're here doing fun stuff, and we got Versus Longest Solo Ever, which I cannot stress how many songs are going to be in that, and how awesome it's going to be. So I don't know if everybody got a chance to check out the demo we put out over the weekend of Versus Longest Solo Ever. It came out really good, I think, and we have so much more planned for it. We have a total of, I think, 9 songs. With guest characters from one guest character in particular that I'm very excited about, and then remixers for every single song. So there's going to be 9 songs and 9 remixes of those songs, and everyone we got for those remixes is someone I'm like super huge fan of in the Friday Night Funkin' community. We have some amazing musicians working on this, and I'm very excited. Yeah, y'all can't imagine who is on this, who is in this, and the songs. I wrote like 3 songs in the last 24 hours for it, and I'm very excited for all of them. The main week is finished as far as songs go, and there's going to be 6 more bonus songs after that are also going to be bangers. So, let's see. Someone in the chat got one already. But we are here tonight working on the Challenge Ed song, which I have no idea ever how to pronounce that. It just feels like I'm stumbling over the word whenever I try to say it. And what's going to help me a little bit today is using, and I'm going to cheat just a little bit here, because this is a lot of notes, and I'm also really busy this week. And I'm also just feeling, kind of weird and burnt out over the Tails Gets Trolled thing. So I'm going to give myself a little shortcut this week, which I never do. I didn't transcribe this one by ear, but Philip Law put out an FLP of this one, and I was able to rip the MIDI files from that. And with that in mind, we are pulling in... Whoop. There we go. We're pulling in the MIDI into Guitar Pro so I can just have it kind of transcribed here. Let's take a listen. Cool. So there's the guitar part already transcribed for us. That means I don't have to spend the usual hour or 2 that I would spend figuring this out by ear. This is just going to this just has it here for us. Now, this isn't like a perfect guitar part. There's parts that still need to be kind of rearranged and retranscribed, but we can get a long way, a long head start from this, which is nice. So we'll be using this as we're working out kind of the lead guitar parts. We're going to come back to this, though, as we get into that stage. It's just nice to have this here. It's going to save us a ton of time. Yes, I know this chat's going to get spammed with well. That's okay. That's the fun part of this. So let's start with kind of figuring out what this is going to be as far as instrumentals go. Okay. I promised myself I wasn't going to open FL Studio today, but that was a lie. We're going to open FL Studio. God help me. I'm so sorry, everyone, that you have to see this crime against software on screen. I'm being mean. I'm sorry. I do own it. That's damning enough on my own. Goggled, yes. So we are to clear something up, we are absolutely going to be doing both mixes of this song. Don't worry. So it's going to start and go through the Neighbors version, and then I do have Magical 8-Bit Plug. What are you talking about? Used to make this. I'm probably lagging like crazy right now, aren't I? There we go. It just had to load. See, that's what FL Studio does, folks. Let's see if this will even play. Sweet. Okay. Okay. If this is what I think it is... Yeah, this looks like our bass part here. So we are going to... Ugh, God, I hate the way this works. I hope this works right, because FL Studio is really silly about how it does things. Ugh. I hate that I can't just right-click on something and say what I want to do with it. I have to... Patterns. Can I merge? God help me. Edit merge pattern clips. In the playlist options? Where is that? Why are there so many menus? Why are there 2 edit menus? FL Studio, you're awful. Caribou, thank you. Caribou, yes, I do actually want to do that next week. That's what we were doing next stream. There we go. Okay, thank God that worked. Okay, we're going to export that bass part as a MIDI track, I think. Maybe. It's really hard to tell what's a MIDI track here. It's really hard to tell what's the bass part. Like, ugh. Oh my God, can I not? Oh, I hate this so much. Why can't I move the playhead? Why can't I move the playhead? Oh my God, why can't you go past there now? What is wrong with you? I hate you so much, FL Studio. I hate you so much. I'm going to have a mental breakdown here right on stream, because FL Studio is the worst goddamn program to ever exist. How do I get rid of this loop thingy? Okay. Okay. Now I can move the playhead. So here's my problem, folks. The bass part is up here right now. I can see it there. Can you see it? Oh, God, why would that even do that? All I wanted to do was zoom in on it. Why would the scroll wheel move the track? That's awful. I hate this so much. Okay. So this is the bass part, right? Boom, 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 boom. That's there, right? Here's the problem with FL Studio. Because this is FL Studio, it may not necessarily stay on that track. It may be somewhere else. It's here, but now it moves to this being the guitar track, and Philip Law put the bass down here, maybe? Yeah, this is the bass now. Come on. Why would it ever possibly need to move from track to track and then put a guitar here instead? This is impossible to keep track of. It's completely impossible to keep track of what you're doing in this godforsaken program. I hate it so much. Okay, so in order to get all these basses in the same place, I'm just kind of going through, and now I have to figure out where he put the bass here at the end. Bass is down here now. So you can see my frustration. Why would you ever need to do that? Why have these tracks if they don't mean anything? You know? And why every time I click does it put another one of these frickin' things? Oh, and why can I only undo once? Oh my god. I have to go into a specific menu to undo more than that. I hate you, FL Studio. You're the worst. You're the absolute worst. Pretty cool banana. The perfect mix of Ableton and FL is just Ableton. Okay, we now have our full bass part. I'm going to select all these, go to this of the two edit menus, and merge them. And then we're going to export that MIDI file. Oh, God. Why so many settings? Just export the... Oh. I just want this one pattern. I just want this one. Yep. I think I got it right. Why would it take so long to edit? Why would it take so long to export MIDI? MIDI is literally like a .txt file. It's the tiniest notepad of a nothing file. This is like a 1 kilobyte file. Why is it taking you so long to export this, FL Studio? I hate it so much. I cannot believe everyone in the scene uses it. Everyone's like, oh, it's so easy to use. No, it's a nightmare. It's an absolute freaking nightmare. Oh my God. I just want to sit them down on Ableton for 5 seconds and show you, hey, look, everything works the way it should. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Oh, I got the best news ever. My wife is bringing me cookies. That's going to make me feel better. Thank God. Puddles, hey, thank you so much. You're amazing. And yes, you know the pain of having limited undos. Fun fact, until like last year, Adobe Photoshop only had one undo. There was, like FL, a secret history menu you could pull up and do whatever. But up until like the year of our Lord 2021, Adobe Photoshop, you would hit undo. And if you wanted to undo again, you would hit it again and it would redo instead. That happened until last year. They fixed it, though. Anyway, thank you so much, Puddles. You're amazing. I saw you. I was just so deep in a rage that I needed to, like, just get the rest of it out. But thank you so much, Puddles. You're amazing. Where's the FLP? I just Googled a lot for it. Dakota is here, and I found it on Twitter. I think I Googled Challenge Ed FLP. Or no, I searched it on Twitter, and it came up. So yeah, if you want to subject yourself to this horrible program, you can too. Okay, but we got the bass track we were coming for, I hope. Oh, hey, cookies are here. Hey, thank you. So Tori makes these amazing cookies. I'll break one in half so you can see it, kind of. I don't know if you can see this. You definitely can't. But on the inside of this cookie is cheesecake. And that's amazing. Alcoholic DJ, you should use Ableton Live to start with. Yes, these are incredibly moist because they're just fresh out the oven. I'll get the recipe from her and I'll post it in the Discord. Is it going to import the MIDI file? No. Tell me there's nothing in this MIDI file. Tell me there's nothing in this MIDI because FL Studio is incapable of exporting a proper MIDI. It's corrupted. It doesn't work. Fine, whatever. I'll do it myself. Jesus. I hate FL Studio so much. We're done with it. We're done with it. So freaking done with it. I'm just pulling in the presets I have from this. Okay, cool. Yeah, so that sucked. These cookies are good though. Can I do a cover of Ectospasm? Maybe. It's not my favorite song. I did love everything in the Ace mod, though. There's some stuff I want to cover in there. You played the Gent mod, and after you played Through the Fire and Flames, you got a headache. Yes, I don't blame you. I got a headache charting it. I'm sorry. And playing it. I have this secret fantasy of starting a second channel as like a faceless VTuber music producer. And the perfect like cover would be for me to do everything in FL Studio because no one would ever suspect it was me. Is Ableton easy to use? Incredibly easy, but you should follow some tutorials. Okay, let's write some bass. Since I can't use the one from the MIDI, because FL Studio sucks. Which one is easier? Ableton, hands down. Battered or Overdrive? Maybe. Hold Up Now? Probably not. I'm honestly probably kind of ramping down a little bit on Friday Night Funkin' covers for a bit. I'm focusing really hard on Versus Longest Solo Ever. And then I got a bunch of big other plans I'm doing. There we go. We got it now. Yes, I'm doing both mixes of Challenge Ed. So to show you where it's going, we're going to play the song, right? Whatever we get to this point. So we do all that. We get to the end of the song. And then we do this part. Wait, radio, what are you saying? There's an option called prepare for MIDI export. If you don't do that, the MIDI doesn't work. I'm sorry. I have to press a button to get ready to press another button. Under what circumstances would you want to press the second button where you don't press the first one? That is an absolutely insane design decision, Jome Kujo. That is, everything about FL Studio is stupid. It's useless, it's garbage. I hate it. Oh my god, it sucks so much. Anyway. Hey, is Combro here? What's up? Can we make a mod where you play as Dean and face off against FL? Believe it or not, that is almost kind of the plot of one of the bonus songs in Versus Longest Solo Ever. That's going to be a cool part to play on the guitar. Let's listen to that. That's really cool, actually. This is going to go really good. We got a key change. So Def Trap, the bass is, and the whole song as a result, it's mostly in C minor for the majority of the song, and then we have a little key change here to what feels like it's going to be C sharp minor. James. It was like 5 in the morning when I wrote James some feedback on a song, and I was too harsh on a couple key changes, and I'm sorry, James. Is Ableton free? It is not, but there is a free 90-day trial you can start with and should start with. Head to ableton.com. Cool. That's good. I'm trying to imagine what I'm going to do for the video for this. And I think I have to go... oh, Dan Dog, I'm not finished by any means. I wrote the bass part. We are like 1% done. I'm probably going to go way over the top with a bunch of green screen on this one because it feels right. Which means I need to go set up my green screen after this. Okay. What was it like working with the Tails Gets Trolled mod before the drama? I'll be honest, I barely know. So to give you some like behind the scenes on Tails Gets Trolled, they had everybody kind of cordoned off into their own chapter rooms, so we could only really see what was going on in our chapter. I was assigned to chapter 3, Taste for Blood, and I basically only saw Taste for Blood and some like shadow assets, and that's it. So I barely talked to the rest of the team for the most part until like the very end when I was briefly promoted to music director and then left the mod like a day later. But if I had to, I can't complain about like Echo was doing a good job running that mod for the most part. The only thing, Echo let a lot of the Twitter drama get to them. And I tried pointing out that like, hey, it's like 10 really annoying people on Twitter versus literal hundreds of thousands of people who enjoy the mod you put out. Probably millions. Let's focus on them. And just every day new stuff would come up and whatever. And it would get to Echo. So I mean, they're relatively young. I mean, everybody in the scene seems young to me. So you're all dealing with stuff you should never have to deal with. You should never have to do, the kind of like PR that these people have to deal with, and the abuse they have to suffer on Twitter. No one should ever have to deal with that stuff. Please be nicer to each other out there. But the only thing I was kind of unhappy with was how much co-writing they wanted. Like, I came into the mod, and this came up on Twitter today, and I felt bad about this. Penkaru, who's a great composer for a bunch of things, tweeted... Let me find it. Hang on, it's going to take me a second to find. It was a while ago. Yeah, I didn't know that my work for Taste for Blood wasn't used until I played the mod for myself. Yeah, so I barely knew that Penkaru was supposed to be on Taste for Blood either. I wrote, okay, so here's the timeline. I see the tweet that Tales Gets Trolled needs a composer. I DM Echo saying like, hey, I want to do this. Echo says, sure, you're in. We need a metal song for Dark Sonic. I write a metal song for Dark Sonic and ship it out in like 3 hours after this happens. They're like, cool, that sounds awesome. And then Huda DMs me and is like, hey, I'm co-writing this one. You have to use some of these ideas. And gives me just random MIDI files that I now have to shoehorn in here. And some of those were Penkaru's, I guess. And I didn't use those because they didn't fit the song. I was able to find a spot for 2 of the ones Huda sent me. So those are in the song. But I wrote Taste for Blood start to finish and then shoehorned in stuff later. So that's what happened here. And I feel really bad for Penkaru about that. But just like all kinds of junk happened on the mod. Anyway, so... And then the other thing that annoyed me, they put me on another song with somebody, and I'm not going to name this person because they're a really good remixer. They're not like a big name in the scene, but I heard their stuff and I liked it. But we were DMing back and forth, and I was like, okay, why don't you come up with some ideas? I'll come up with some ideas. Neither of us wanted to co-write on a song, but we were like, whatever, this is what they want, so. And then they came back, and they were like, I don't really write original songs. And I'm like, what? What are we doing here? Why are we co-writing a song then? If you don't write original songs, I'll just go write a song and it'll be my song. I don't know. The co-writing thing was silly. I personally see co-writing as like a 3-legged race situation for composers. It's just like nobody feels good in the situation. Nobody feels 100% comfortable. At least not in my experience. It never feels good. Anyway, that's my Tales Gets Trolled rant. Is Versus Longest Solo Ever coming to Funky Friday? I would love that. I don't know the process for getting something in Funky Friday, but I would love that. Hey, good job, Spexo. Hey, thanks, Pancat. Thanks, James. Okay, let's write drums. What mod is it? What mod is what? I'm Ratcher. This is from Friday Night Funkin' Versus Online. And this is interesting in that it's swing, which is cool. Which is like the difference between, like, there's swing and there's straight. Straight is like daka 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 daka. Swing is da 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 da. It's kind of jazzy. It's fun. Do I think I get too detailed when doing songs for Friday Night Funkin'? Like I'm doing stuff nobody would even notice. I used to be way too detail-oriented, and now I am very much just enough. I do not do any more than I think people will notice. I'm a very big believer in the 80-20 rule, which is that 20% of your actions beget 80% of the outcome of something. And so I just focus on that good 20%, and 80% of the awesomeness is already there, and I call it a day. Are there not labels for the drum set? No, you just got to kind of know where they are, which is wild, right, Atmar? Hey, what's up, Sam? Swing is 12/8 and straight is 4/4. That's one way to look at it. Typically, swing music is written in 4/4, and it's just kind of assumed that you play it with a swing. Like, you'll see straight eighth notes, what would normally be written as, like, quarter note, eighth note, eighth note in 12/8. Does that make sense? Hey, thanks. I'm glad you love Taste for Blood. Yeah, I am doing a Taste for Blood cover. Don't worry. I can't not. It's too much fun. It's already done. I just need to shoot the video for it. It should be up in a day or two. Spiffy Avatar, you think this remix should have guitars in it? I don't know. I don't really like using guitars. Oh, I got the phrasing backwards in this. Shoot, hang on. There we go. What makes metal metal exactly? That's a really good question, Radio Reyes, and it's something that gets asked quite a bit in metal circles, especially with like modern progressive metal sounding really like clean and not very metal, you know? So metal is a lineage more than anything else. Metal gets descended from other bands before it, all leading back to basically the original metal bands, which would be like Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin before them. Later on, the new wave of British heavy metal, like Judas Priest, stuff like that. Leading through the 90s, you had acts like Pantera playing even heavier stuff, Death, And then you can follow a direct through line through to nu metal and then to the modern progressive metal of today, which is like totally unrecognizable as far as metal. I played some Animals as Leaders for my boss, and it's like clean guitar tapping and like jazzy grooves. And he's like, this is metal now? What? Hey, Freddie Fosbear, thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you. Freddie, thank you. Okay, so we're getting a lot of questions about guitar and metal and stuff, so let's talk about it for a second. Let me grab a guitar. Okay, so this is an electric guitar. This is a pretty standard electric guitar with one weird exception. It has one more string than most guitars do. Most guitars have 6 strings. I have a 7 string because I'm weird. But otherwise, this is a pretty straightforward electric guitar. It has pickups here, which send a voltage signal out this cable, which goes into my computer. Now, when that sound gets into my computer, it sounds like this. Right? Doesn't really sound like much of anything, right? So we need an amp to put this through. Now, in the real world, there's a physical like guitar amp that you have at the back of the stage. You plug your guitar into it, and it turns it into the sound of a guitar. You should use an acoustic guitar for Ed Waters' part. That's a really good idea, Karma. Thank you. But we are in the studio, and we are using what's called an amp simulator. It's a piece of software that looks and sounds like an amp, but isn't one. And it takes the sound of a guitar from this to this. Right? So that is the main job of an amp simulator. It is adding what's called distortion, which is that crunchy sound you're hearing. An amp simulator can be clean, too. Like, here's a clean amp. Actually, that's not that clean. That's still pretty crunchy. So you can see it could be clean. But typically, in rock and metal, we're going for a distorted sound, which is that tone there. There are lots of different tones you can get with a guitar. They don't all sound the same. And hang on, I just need to adjust one thing because my guitar feels really weird right now, and it's because of that setup. That should feel better. So, in metal, we're typically doing a few things. We're playing really fast parts with a lot of distortion on them. Actually, that was more punk than anything. Metal will be like... Right? That's like metal stuff. There's other types of guitar sounds. There are more rock and blues guitar sounds. Like, for example, here is something on probably the bluesier end of tones. That's a little jazzy, actually. Let's get some boost going on in here. So that's something on kind of the bluesier end. You can hear there's just a little bit of crunch to it. And I'm playing different stuff. Like if I played the metal stuff I played earlier with this tone, it doesn't work, right? It's a totally different thing. It's a totally different story. So it's a lot bluesier. And then you can get, if you push this a little more, you get maybe more of a rock tone. There's all kinds of different places you can go with this. There's a million different guitar sounds you can get. Hey, thank you so much, Caribou. I should have a listen to the first yeah. It's really hard to say Five Nights at Freddy's looking at that acronym and not mentally go Friday Night Funkin'. Because they're so close. Okay, I can't fix you. You got it. Thank you, Caribou. I think I've heard this. This is awesome. Is that Gempot? This is sick. This is awesome. Who does the animations? Pedro Calvo. Yeah, that's great. That's really good. It feels like we were about to miss a new section. Hang on. Yeah, this is great. I love it. That's really cool. Did I save that to my watch later? Yes, good. So that's like a genre I've wanted to get into too. It's commonly called like nerdcore, which is original songs about like game source, game IPs, like Five Nights at Freddy's or whatever creepypasta game is popular that week. So I did one about Metroid Dread. I wrote Dread. That was like my attempt at a nerdcore song. And unfortunately, that wasn't like the right audience for it at all. So that song didn't catch on, although I'm very proud of that song. So that's something I'd like to get into eventually, probably. Either that or So I have all these thoughts about like what I'm going to do when Friday Night Funkin' kind of declines a little bit more, probably in the lull between that and when the full game gets released, which will hopefully bring the fan base back in a little. But in general, in between those two, I think I'm going to probably either write some like nerdcore songs or get really into Vocaloid stuff. I don't know. Just something to scratch the same kind of itch where I can write songs within kind of a small, tight community and have fun with that. So anyway, let's get back to this. We're going to finish writing drums and I can put some guitars into this. How long did Triple Treble take for me to do? Forever, Pink Kirby. For freaking ever. I think it took me 6 hours to transcribe and like a week to make, which is an eternity for me. Hey, thanks so much, Super Genesis. When's the Orchestral Guns cover coming out? Probably like 2 weeks. I'll drop that album. I gotta finish writing the music for Versus Longest Solo Ever first, which I'm almost like halfway done with. What's up, Sonic the Hedgehog? Can I shout out Sonic the Hedgehog? Is that what you're asking for? Pyro, 2 months. Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you to anybody who's joined members. Thank you so much, Pyro Maniacal. Use soft BF's vocals for BF's turns. So, I don't know if you've seen my covers before, but I play all the vocals on guitar instead. Have I thought about making tutorials? So, Keo, I have a second channel. It's called Dean Tucks Music. And it's going to have new videos coming in the next, 2 weeks. You can go subscribe here if you want. There's a few videos on there. There's a good number, actually, of, kind of general music tutorials and concepts and stuff, but I'm going to get into some really specific tutorials and also do some pop song remake challenges. I did one on there already doing a Dua Lipa song last year and another Bring Me the Horizon song and Architects, actually. A bunch of stuff. Anyway, it looks like this. Dean Talks Music. So I'm going to be posting there a lot more starting next week and then eventually opening up my own online music school. So I'll keep you all posted about that. Where did I get that YouTube chat thing? This thing? This is from Streamlabs, the website. I'm not using Streamlabs OBS. This is just regular OBS. But this is from Streamlabs. It's a browser widget that I have loaded in. Yeah. Am I going to put in my own voice saying, well, well, well? Of course I am. We are going to voice act all the lines in this today. Don't worry. We're doing that live. Sonic the Hedgehog, I have covered Green Hill Zone, no joke, 3 times on this channel. Yeah, you can use any of my music in your vids. Go for it. What mods would I love to work on? Honestly, none right now. I'm kind of burnt out on joining mods after this week. Tashera, in Tord's part right before went blah, 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 blah. The part where BF sings right before the rocket, BF sings a leitmotif of a song that Tord... You're going to have to explain that to me later, Tashera. I don't have enough of the backstory on this. I'm feeling dance metal here for some reason. I make this look surprisingly easy. That's because I have been doing this for like 20 years straight now. Am I at all familiar with Ed's World? I tried watching a couple episodes, but I can't figure out where the beginning of it is, and so I need to... I don't know. Oh, he sings Sunshine, Lollipops, and Rainbows. I don't know that song. What's my favorite Friday Night Funkin' song I haven't covered yet? That's hard to say. I've covered most of my favorites. I probably do know the song. I just couldn't tell you it off the top of my head. How about no villains? Oh, yeah, that got scratched off my to-do list. Sorry. Cool. Let's put some guitars on. Oh, Pro Tools. You okay, buddy? Pro Tools is choking to death right now. That's a bummer. Give me a second. Give it a second. Anyway. Okay, we might have to kill Pro Tools. RIP. And die. It is a very good thing I have Pro Tools set to back up every minute, which is nice. So we'll just pull up the last backup. Puddles, thank you so much. Green guitar for Ed, red guitar for Tord. Jennifer, I don't know if I have a green guitar. I don't think I do. Unless... No. I have one new guitar, but I don't think it's green. I have to ask my wife what color is it, what color it is. So let's open one of those backups, because yes, thankfully I do have backups running absolutely nonstop. Just grab a black guitar and stick a sticky note that says green on it. There you go. Oh, actually, I'm going to be shooting this on a green screen, so I don't think I can use a green guitar on this one, unfortunately. Use my editing software to make the guitar green. That I can probably manage. Well, this has been fun. Puddles? No. I'm always incredibly thankful, but you have already donated so much for 1 month. I cannot believe it. Will I ever cover Sensory Overload from QT? Probably not. Chances are, if I haven't covered an older song at this point, I probably won't, unfortunately. It'd be funny if I used no green screen and filmed this in my front yard. That's... So I live in kind of a... like a townhouse community. So all my neighbors are really close by, and I don't think that would go great. Caribou, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you, Caribou. And yes, obviously I'm joining the Versus Axolotl team, don't worry. Or at the very least, contributing a song or two. Have I seen the Secret History Tales mod yet? Yeah! I don't know. I'm kind of over Sonic mods to a certain degree for a minute. So the question is, what kind of guitar part do we want for this? We could go that route. Let's try a few different ones out. I'm not feeling that. Maybe the right direction. Okay. How many guitars do I own? I've counted it before. It's in the 20s or 30s. I don't know. Hey, is Ardoff here? What's up? How you doing, Ardoff? Why would I do this to us? Because I want the views. That's why, Ardoff. You know that. Ah. This guitar, this like, that's giving me real classic Green Day vibes. You know, Holiday, like why was that wrong? I've never actually properly known how to play this song. I'm just BSing it right now. There it is. That's the vibes I'm getting from this guitar part. Ah. Where's the Fender? It's still at the shop. I gotta go get it. I know. I didn't have time today. I was writing songs. You saw me all day. Xylophone and cowbell? Oh, yeah. Oh, don't worry. That's coming. I'll have to go grab my acoustic guitar for that next line there. Does it hurt playing a bass guitar with your bare hands? At first, this isn't a bass guitar. I have a bass over there. But, yeah, at first you have no calluses, so your fingers do hurt, but you build up calluses while you, Okay, so to clear it up for everybody, because I feel like I've said this 40 times already, we're doing this part. And then we're doing this part. So don't worry, we're doing both. Okay? Death Trap, what are those words you just typed? Is it recommended to wear a glove while playing guitar? No, not at all. Just take the time, build up your calluses, endure the pain for a little bit. Sonic the Hedgehog, did you recommend that I do the Death... Sonic... Okay, before you request any more songs, you need to go through the songs I've already covered, because I covered all the ones you're requesting already. No one's allowed to request any songs until they've actually scrolled through my entire video list. Newbie, can I do a cover of the song Birthday Boy from Versus Flumpty Bumpty? I can't even tell if that's a real mod or a real song, but no, the answer's probably no. Dudicle, you're killing me. I know you're kidding. I hope you're kidding. Oh, we gotta figure out this guitar part. Yeah, okay, everybody stop requesting songs right now. I'm not taking requests. I'm just not. I'm probably not even doing any more Friday Night Funkin' covers. Or not many, at least. I have more stuff planned. And God, I hate the requests so much. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lash out there. It's just just imagine someone in your face going, "Hey, you should play this song. Hey, you should play that song. Hey, you should play this song. Hey, you should play that song. Hey, you should play this song." Like it just wears on you a little bit after time, you know? Use reverse psychology. Thank you, Qubit. Yeah, I'm just a little more on edge than usual lately because of the Tails Gets Trolled stuff. I don't know. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, Dragon Knight Skill summed it up pretty well there. Is that right? Close. Okay. Ah. Yeah, the whole thing was just a bummer. There we go. That's actually pretty cool right there. NASBox, I have no idea what you're talking about. Ah, I wish I could play that consistently. What's my favorite guitar? It's this one. This is my custom-made Carvin. I don't know why it's blurring. There we go. This is my custom-made Carvin guitar. The company now goes by Kiesel, and I adore this guitar. I'm probably gonna have another one made for me. What's my favorite cover I've made? Is that the question, Pancat? What's my favorite cover? Discharge. Cassandra, how long does it take me to make these? Usually about 3 hours, and we're most of the way done. I have a fun idea for this section. Boy, that's a line. There we go. Radio, you DM me some stuff. I'll show you. I'll show it in 1 second. I keep getting that last measure wrong. No, I'm not doing unloaded because that would be completely physically impossible to translate to guitar. Unless you want to hear 5 minutes of me going. Like, how would either the Uber Kids or Pico's voice translate to, like, guitar? Just think about it. Okay, we're gonna go for some ska guitar here and see what happens. I think that's what we're going with. Oops, why that far? There we go. Do I ever use piano or ukulele? Arif, I can answer that with yes. I do. Now we're going to rearrange the part here a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I did the talkbox thing for Pico. I think the novelty of it would wear off in a full song between him and the Uber Kids. I just don't think it'd be fun. And part of what makes that song so cool is the animation, too. Like, that's... Like, it's a really good song, but the reason that song got popular is the animation. So to do a video without the animation aspect of it just wouldn't be fun. And there's no way I could breakdance like Pico with a talkbox in my mouth. Okay. That's rhythm guitar parts done. Let's fill in all the rest of the stuff going on in this track. I'm working on the building permits for it right now, Caribou. That is a tempting offer, Dudical. Thank you. This will probably be out on Saturday. What's my favorite out of the three from Versus Online? It's still probably Accelerant, but this is really good too. I do really like this. It's a close second. And the Uber Kid song is great too. Okay, let's get some silly percussion in here. I don't like seeing motion at my front door at 9 p.m. There's nobody there. Yeah, let's get some go-go in here. Let's go with the close mic, turn off the reverb. Ba ba da ba 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 da ba. Who's my favorite Friday Night Funkin' character? I don't know. They're all cool. Who's my favorite person in general, Cupidbot? My wife, probably. Or like Tom Scott is pretty cool too. I don't know. It would make her angry. The fact that one of these is slightly out of tune is really bothering me, so we're going to fix that. Okay, we'll look at that later. I have not done the Sonic Marathon yet. It's coming soon. Okay, cowbell track done. Let's see what else is in here. Am I going to finish this on stream? Yes, absolutely, today, I think. Aside from maybe some of the guitar vocals, we're definitely going to get the whole instrumental done today. Do I ever feel like making different content? Yes, absolutely. That's why I'm starting a second channel. It's called Dean Talks Music. Go subscribe, everybody. Okay, let's we'll do a couple things here. For one, this needs to go technically on our drum track, I think. And then we need some kind of piano track or something in here, I think. Puddles. Not much happened in chat. I am building a life-size Tord bot. Yes, that is true. I've committed to that. You can all hold me accountable. That also happened. Thank you, Dudicle. Okay, we got it. Cool. What's my favorite song to work on? Discharge was really fun. What's my favorite song to listen to? Discharge. Guys, I really freaking like Discharge. No, it was my favorite song to work on. Honestly, most of the Versus Longest Solo Ever stuff is my favorite stuff I've ever written. And I know I say that about everything, but that's because I like things I write more and more and more the more I do. What's my favorite song to listen to in general? It's probably... It's probably the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood theme, but specifically, this girl's cover of it, Rayon Lee covered again from Full Metal Alchemist, and it's my favorite anything right now. I listen to it on repeat fairly often. Why does that one guitar at the second part sound a little bit like Tricky? Because you haven't heard that many guitars, and so the only distorted sound you've heard is Tricky, and therefore you contextualize most guitar-related sounds as either tricky or witty, like most of the Friday Night Funkin' community. Sorry, that's just an observation I've made. Everybody in the Friday Night Funkin' community hears a guitar and goes, "Is that witty? Is that tricky?" And it's like, no, that's just how guitars sound, guys. Thanks, Box Boy. Oh, we gotta get this. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Let's get some orchestra hits going. Do we have like a good cheesy orchestra hit? Yeah, I'm gonna try to find like good lead guitar tones for each singer in here, but it's gonna be tricky. So, didn't mean for that pun. Hate that pun. Let's see if we can find a really good cheesy orchestra hit. Nope, that's terrible. Let's just scroll through these. You know the orchestra hit I'm looking for, the really cheesy one. Oh. There it is. We found it, folks. There it is. That's the sound I wanted. Oh no, we lost it. At least I know where it was. It is somewhere over here. Okay, let's see if we can shorten it a bit, because it's kind of ridiculous, right? And there's a lot of reverb on here we want to kill. Perfect. Yes, Mortal Kombat, thank you. By the way, Lame Genie has the funniest Mortal Kombat cover of all time. They got a cameo from Gilbert Gottfried. You know his voice, trust me. To do the announcer voice for Mortal Kombat. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in the world. Lame Genie, go check them out. They're amazing. I've guested on a bunch of songs with them. I did a Pico cover with them, and it's fantastic. But yeah, that's the biggest freaking galaxy brain move I've ever heard. Is this. I'll just play you a second of it because you should go watch it yourself. Okay, so Lame Genie is amazing. Everyone should go follow them and watch them. I love them so much. And I've been on a few of their songs. Like, I'm on... Okay, they just did a Friday Night Funkin' security... Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. Wow, that's rough. They just did a Security Breach song. I'm on this John Madden cover. And... Where is it? Am I really not among the popular uploads? That's upsetting. We did Pico together. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's on my channel. We did, shoot. Where is it? We did KK. Bubblegum KK? Is that not on here? There it is. I don't know why that was hard to find. We did this one today. So everyone should go follow Lame Genie. They're amazing. I love them. Okay, there's other stuff going on in the background, but I think I'm going to leave it to just the guitars for now. I don't want it to feel too crowded. How much money would I like tomorrow, Morrow? $1 million. Caribou. Don't think about it. I guarantee you there's at least one person out there who thinks Sonic is from Friday Night Funkin' and thinks that he's a really creepy character. Cool. I think that is enough of an instrumental to get started with. Okay, let's add in one more, like really cheesy. Let's add two, yeah, okay. We're going to use a new plugin I have yet to use on stream, which will be fun. Do you need Visual Studio 2017 to run Psych Engine? Yes. Yes, you should install 2017. It's weird. It's annoying. I thought 2022 would work, but no, you need the 2017 DLL files, which is really annoying. Okay, so this is a Super Nintendo chipset, which is really fun. Let's grab a horn here. This is a really fun plugin. Cool. Now let's find like a harp or something. Really wanted an actual harp. There we go. It's so nice just having like the sound of a Super Nintendo right here. I love it. I absolutely adore it. There we go. It's so pretty. Would pizzicato strings work as a replacement for a harp? Kind of, but they die really quickly. A harp sustains really well, while pizzicato strings just kind of like bloop, and they're gone. So it wouldn't quite be the same sound. Have I heard anything from the Dark Souls soundtrack? I have heard Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, and I do really like that. That was actually a very close contender for the boss fight album that I did a couple years ago. A year ago, when did I do that boss fight? I guess it was like a year and a half ago. So Gwyn, Lord of Cinder was almost on boss fight. It probably will be on boss fight 2 if I ever do a boss fight 2, which I want to. Hey, thanks, Shaquille. Yeah. It is. I am okay. I am okay. Thank you for asking, though. That works for now. We can always play with it later. Just want to re-EQ this a little bit. Cool. KCC, what's up? How you doing? I didn't see you in the chat there, Karma. Sorry, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Karma and I are in a YouTuber Discord together. We talk RPMs and mid-roll ads. A bunch of silly nonsense. But it's good. It's good. Like, Karma and the rest of the group there are like truly who I credit with any like good choices I've made on YouTube. Honestly, all the credit goes to both that YouTuber Discord and also Tercero Lugar, one of my mods here, who has made all the right calls, and Norberto as well. All of them, when I'm like, it's like, I don't know what to do with my channel, they're all like, do exactly this, and I do that, and I get a bunch of views, and it works well. So I'm very appreciative of all of you. Love you too, buddy. Norberto, you have helped me plenty. Trust me. What's up, Copen Rose? Let's get that little guitar part in there. Oops. What is my generic life like, the schedule? I work on this stuff all day. That's my schedule now. What's this last chord? Cool, got it. Inspired, this is Pro Tools right now. Anytime I'm doing anything with guitars, I'm in Pro Tools. Cool. Let's take 2 seconds to arrange some of these parts in here, just to make them a little more playable on the guitar. And I think... 1 second. It's probably going to choke on that now that I asked for that. Okay, we'll come back to you, Guitar Pro. We'll let you figure stuff out. Darkstone, I will look into that and figure out the right download for you. Augustine, you found my channel from the Hey Arnold cover? That's awesome. I'm very glad to hear that. That's super cool. Ah, jeez, I gotta kill Guitar Pro. Okay, fine. Yeah, you want to see a really old cover? Let me pull it up. Okay, so this lovely little 240p mess of what passes for pixels on screen is me and my friends in my old basement. So this is where I filmed a lot of my old covers. This is at my parents' house where I grew up. Left the vacuum cleaner right there because why not? And these were my band at the time, Mr. Mime, which is a great name for a band. They already existed, and I joined later. This was Chris on drums and Mike on bass. And this blob of pixels right here is Rich, who you may notice from... If we go to my channel here, and we just scroll back a little bit, If you've done at all of a deep dive on my channel and you remember the Green Hill Funk album I did, and you saw these videos, this was a fun album I did a while back, and I had my friend Rich play saxophone on this. This is 2019. Let's see, this was 2009. 10 years later. 10 years later. I've known Rich since like 2nd grade. We go way, way back. This is all live, one take. I cannot believe we did this like this. Anyway, go for a deep dive on my channel. You'll find some fun stuff. I promise. Hang on. I have to kill Guitar Pro one more time because it's still not dead. So let's find it in here. Oh, maybe it is, and it just won't start up again. Cool. So I guess we're not getting lead guitars done tonight. That's okay. Whatever. Let's check out some stuff some folks sent in. Caribou sent... whoop, where is it? There we go. Caribou sent... this amazing idle animation. I think, did Manasees do this, Caribou? I think Manny did this one, and it's amazing. It looks like Manny's work. Am I right? So yeah, this is awesome. This is for Versus Axolotl, which is Caribou's mod. That's going to be fun. We have a beautiful background as well. So that's going to be very fun. Yeah, it's Manasees who's doing the amazing work on Versus Longest Solo Ever as well. Hey, since this has died a horrible death, let's play through Versus Longest Solo Ever real quick, eh? Actually, you want some real quick Versus Longest Solo Ever leaks? Let's play a little bit of this is the one we were working on last stream, I think. Hey, thank you so much, Karma. I'll see you later. No, Berto, it's not really a leak. It's the same song we were working on. Oh, say the thing? Oh, yeah, you're right. We should do the voice lines. Let's do the voice lines before we get to that. Let's do the well, well, well and everything. And then I'll do a little bit of a leak, eh? Does that sound good? Does that sound like a fair trade? We'll do the well, well, well and the I'm unstoppable. I'll scare the heck out of my wife upstairs. Okay, so let's go back into Challenge Ed. We'll record the stuff. Arif, do I ever use saxophone? I did play at one point. I played in high school. I don't play anymore. What music software am I using? This is Pro Tools. Oh. Hey, thanks, Augustine. You sent a leak for your mod on my server. Cool. I'll check it out later. What guitar brand do I use? I use a lot of them. Carvin, Fender, Ibanez, Dingwall. Those are the main ones. Strandberg, the 8-string. I have a Strandberg. Hey, Def Trap, good night. We'll do the well, well, well now. That'll be fun. As soon as this loads. I'll say well, well, well when we get to the thing. Where is it? That's too late. It's right here, right? Let's hear the tone of it. Okay. We got kind of the range here. Set up a vocal mic. Check 1, 2. Okay, that's coming in. Let me hear it again. Well, well, well. Well, well, well. There it is, right? Well, well, well. That's pretty good, right? Well. So let's do a few things to make it kind of fit in the mix a little more. First, we gotta send this to vocal bus. Well. That's a really I really thoroughly enjoy like voice acting and stuff. I would totally do voice acting if the opportunity came up. But I really enjoy like doing like imitating sounds. So this is fun for me. This has stopped sounding like words to me. So we got that one. We got I'm Unstoppable. And then we got I Didn't Even Do Anything, right? I think we need to add some time here. Yeah, so let's add what looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 bars here.
Ow! I didn't even say anything! Shut up! Ow! I didn't even say anything! Shut up! Ow!
Ow!
Ow! I didn't even say anything!
I didn't even say anything! Let's try it. Ow! Right? That kind of range? Ow! I didn't even say anything! I could do better than that. Let me hear it a few more times.
Ow! I didn't even say anything! Shut up!
Ow!
Ow!
I didn't even say anything! That's really high in my register. Ow! I didn't even say anything! That's good for now. I'll probably do a few more takes in my vocal booth. Another shut up, right? Ow! I didn't even say it! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! It's stupider though. It's stupider sounding. Shut up! I'll play with it. Now the I'm Unstoppable, right? It's on the track, is it? Is one of my plugins not working? There we go. Okay. That's really high. The Chris Sabat take. Shut up. Kakarot. There's a great scene in Dragon Ball Z where and they fix this in the second dub, which is so unfortunate. There's a scene where Krillin and Vegeta are standing together and they're watching Goku heal in like some healing chamber or something. And Krillin goes, "So that thing's healing him? Wow, that's Mondo cool." And Vegeta, it closes up on his face and you just hear him thinking, "Yes, Krillin, Mondo cool." It's the stupidest goddamn thing. And then, of course, in the second time they dubbed it, they cut that whole thing. But that's the funniest thing in the universe for me. Okay, this is really high. I'm unstoppable! It's that range. I gotta shout it, though. I'm unstoppable. Okay, I'm trying to get the timing right. Unstoppable. Yeah, I'm gonna move farther and yell it back. Yell it out. I'm unstoppable! That kind of sucked. We can try it again. I keep wanting to go into like a scream there. Like just my instincts are just like metal scream every time. I'm unstoppable! That works. Let's piece this all together. Yeah, I mean, I just want to go like full like, I'm unstoppable! That kind of thing. That's stupid and terrible. Okay, so we got our well, well, well. Well, well, well. Ow! I didn't even say anything. Ow! I didn't even say anything. Even say it. Shut up. Say it. Shut up. Say it. Shut up. There we go. Oh, I didn't even say it. Shut up. Yeah, that works pretty well. Oh, and after Tom throws the harp. Yes, yes, you're right. Thank you. I told you the harpoon gun would be useful. I told you the harpoon gun would be useful. Okay, can somebody clear up? Do they have an accent? I told you the harpoon gun would be useful. I told you the harpoon gun would be useful. Is there an accent happening there? I don't think I'm gonna do one. Tom's accent's British? Okay. My British accent's terrible. I told you the harpoon gun would be useful. I told you the harpoon gun would be useful. I was gonna say, towards Norwegian, I know that much. I told you the harpoon gun would be useful. That works. That works. Cool. That's fun. I feel good about that. I feel pretty darn good about that. Y'all want to hear like a minute of Limiter, which is the third song in First Longest Solo Ever? I'm going to pull that up. Oh no? Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that. Yeah, I'll double check through all this, make sure I get every little detail. Don't worry. I sound like a nature documentary guy. The penguins begin their mating season. You sent a DM, Goggled? Oh, sweet. Nice work, Goggled Animations. That's very nice. I'll tell you what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to construct just kind of an overlay. Probably just literally like a PNG file in front of me that I'm going to place there and then move it around in front of the camera so it gives kind of a 3D effect, but I'm not going to render like a full 3D thing for the whole video like I did for like the Lemon Demon. That was way too much work. What's up, Pyro? What do you expect? What do you expect? So it's here just like a little bit of limiter. Reef, yeah, that's basically my wife's daily experience. Just hearing me scream bizarre things from the basement while she's working or relaxing or sleeping. Yeah, I'm gonna do a lot of things with a green screen this week, folks. All right, y'all ready to hear like the first, let's say the first minute of limiter? It's gonna be a little loud. I'm gonna turn down the output a bit. Here we go. Anyway, so yeah, that's the third song from the mod. That's the final song of the main week. So this one goes buck wild. There's a section in 11/4 time signature in the middle, so that's fun. That's where the guitar solo is going to go. That one is almost 4 minutes long. That's the longest song in the main week. I don't know if it's the longest song in the mod. It might be. I don't know yet. I don't have any problems with your vocals, but why do they sound like that? Okay, so MSG Aiden, that's actually a really good question. My vocals do sound different, don't they? Right? Let me pull that. There we go. Okay, so my vocals, if I play just like a little arpeggio with them, you'll hear they sound kind of different from your usual Friday Night Funkin' vocals. So the way Friday Night Funkin' vocals are usually made, if you watch my video on the topic, typically you would sit there and record vowels on one note, like a, e, o, u, and then those get duplicated and stretched out to every note in the scale. So every note is kind of like stretched way out of its original range. And that's because most people can't sing like every note that a Friday Night Funkin' scale needs, so they just sing one note and they auto-tune it to all the different ones, right? I'm a little extra. So I spent like 10 minutes in the booth going, E, O, U, A, E, I, 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 O, U. And sang every note in my range and went way higher than that. That was just one breath. But that's why mine sounds different, because I sang every note in the scale, chopped it up, and made that my scale. So that's why. That's my range. So like I actually sang it, and it sounds good. Did I make Sam and Manny do that? I did not make Sam do it. Manny was up for it, and Manny's scale turned out really, really good because he was able to sing like 2 octaves really well. So yeah, Manny has a full scale like this too. Manases is our sprite artist, and he also has a song that's like a Beat Saber themed song. It's really, really sick. Sam is our director, and he's getting a song as well. He is not quite as gifted as a singer. That's okay. That's okay. We love him anyway. So he just sang the vowels, and I pitch stretched them. But he did also kind of like a metal screamy vocal too. So we're playing with that as well. It's going to be some fun stuff. Yeah. So that's Limiter. There's one song I want to show you guys so bad, but I can't. I don't know. I want to keep it secret until the release because it's a big one. It's like a really, really big song that I'm very excited about, but I'm keeping it secret. So that'll be fun. Anyway, I think that's where we're going to end tonight. Tomorrow morning, I think we're going to stream some gameplay. We'll do Versus Longest Solo Ever, and maybe we'll play some more Sonic, continue the Sonic Marathonic. Time Knife, 10 seconds? Okay. I think you've already heard most of Time Knife. Let's listen to the new sketch of it. This is Manny's song. Just picture Beat Saber graphics in the background.
I saw the time knife!
So that's Time Knife. That's going to be fun. And then there's one more song I want to show you. Like, I could show you literally like 4 seconds of it. If you've been around here, you can tell where this song is going. If you know my songs, you can tell where this song is going. But I'm only going to play a few seconds of it. So that's all I'm going to play of that. That is the big bonus song with the coolest character design I have ever seen in my life. And I'm so excited. So, yeah. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. So much freaking fun. Do I have any other leaks I can drop? No, not really. It's coming. It's coming fast. It's going really smoothly, development, and it's very excited. It's very exciting. So, yeah, it's all very exciting. I'm gonna wrap it up there. It's not Pufferfish Dean, although Pufferfish Dean is awesome. Puddles, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Puddles. You're amazing. Goggled, that's not exactly the story, but it is about FL Studio. That's one of my favorite story beats in the mod is the dialogue that happens before Doll Wars. It's going to be just some of the most fun voice acting I've had in a while. I've got it all planned out. I'm going to record it later this week. It's going to be very fun. Anyway, have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much, Puddles the Molten. As always, you are amazing, Puddles. Show the stuff you sent me. Radio. Yeah, real quick. Love it. Is this the original drawing that Manny worked from for versus Axolotl? Nice. I love that graphic. Is that that's for like a rating on a hit, right? I can't believe. I love that everybody has this freaking this picture of Tercero as their image. You're killing me. You're killing me. Anyway, good night, everybody. Thank you so much. This was wonderful. This was a blast. This was just what I needed. And Dick Sticks, what did you send me? Let me check it out. Oh, yo, I like that. That's a good character design right there. Looking good. Looking very good. I like it. This was fun. I'll see y'all in about, I don't know, I'll probably be back on here in about 11 hours at 9 a.m. my time playing through the Versus Longest Solo Ever mod. I'm going to try to survive Mania mode in my own mod. I'm probably not going to. And then we'll play some Sonic or something. We'll have fun. Anyway, good night, everybody. You are all wonderful. Thank you to Puddles, as always. Also, thank you to Caribou and Norberto and Tercero and Radio and everybody else hanging out. You're all amazing. Have a good night. Dudical, Dig Sticks, Phantom Omega. You all rock. Arif. Good night, y'all. Bye-bye.